Yeah, indeed. And I'm personally really excited because we got to see Kordan for his 3 premier games yesterday. In game 1 on the Pangolier, like I was referring to, he looked really solid. He had a really great, phenomenal early game. Yeah, and that's just not a feels-good moment, especially because you have invested into cutting down these trees. Maybe kpii even going for some suboptimal wild axes just to make sure tree doesn't have those abilities. As there's the top lane, some action. They'll get first blood first onto the support, so Gabbi a little bit happy there that at least he's going to be able to pick up a kill. kpii's being pretty hardly, pretty bullied out of his lane though. He's very clearly behind.
Kordan has
CS.
Mangoes and a Clarity, which means he's allowed to now go top.
Top.
Very interesting rotation.
No.
He's going to go for the Rolling Thunder. No, it hit. It's just a little bug.
Okay.
As Gabbi is not going to be stopped one time. A single stun, Kordan turns into Pango to use the double damage effectively. Really well played, Kordan.
We just have to talk about how tough a time kpie's having here.
Yes.
He's level 4. He's 2 full levels behind, well, 1.5 levels, let's call it, behind the Drow Ranger.
Wait, top lane, Richie, Gabbi. They're going on to it. Masaros does have level 6. They need to break through the refraction first. Gabbi is slowly losing HP here. Masaros is diving under tower. Gabbi can't do much. Doesn't have a TP available either. But now, trying to run away with a little bit of movement speed that JaCkky will get him, and so will the Timber Chain. PlayHard, he might want Jaunuel, but a little bit of a difficult kill.
Yeah.
Bottom lane, there's also a play happening as Armel is trying to avoid the last bit of damage, and he will succeed. JaCkky dies before he does. Armel getting hit by the tree. The leech sheet on top of that. Flame Guard's not available, and that will allow him to kill him with the residual damage as Kordan chase after kpii, turns into a ball. In the pinball zone he goes, and poor kpii is going to be bombed to death. Wow. He's hugging the wall, but that's not going to save him from an angry Pangolier.
Yeah, meanwhile on the top lane, they also still find Jaunuel, so it's a double kill from Masaros top. On top of a kill onto the mid laner, you know, he's really making a good amount of space there. And now Bleed can really easily defend. They need a TP soon, though, because JaCkky is going to get smoked onto forward.
Yeah, the Centaur's leading. There's the Hawk to give vision. The Centaur, though, is getting pushed back thanks to the Gust. Now it's Armel as well. That's a great overgrowth. Plus the multi-shot on top of this. Armel is in a pickle, but they're dealing a lot of damage to DuBu as well. They can at least stop JaCkky for a while. So he'll use this ultimate. The stump, plus the help of the Mortimer Skidder, should kill JaCkky finally, and they succeed in their objective. They've also sent the Shaman flying, so no more stuns here. DuBu is dying to Armel, and now PlayHard, his revenge is ready. DJ will die encircled by snakes, but that's the only kill they'll be able to manage. A single kill on Fnatic while they get away with the enemy carry.
I also do think it's a really darn good Vlad's game, though, however, so maybe at least if he can do anything, it's just be the aura carrier.
Yes, we need the 4 armor aura. Just don't die for long enough so we can tank the Drow Ranger.
And that bonus damage, right?
Oh, there's a attempt in the middle lane with Mortimer Skits plus Searing Chains. They might be able to kill Kordan. Nice stone from Jaunuel, stopping that Rolling Thunder. PlayHard counterattacks with the shackles. They can send him flying, but they're going to be patient instead, stunning him with a Hurl Boulder as DuBu is being chased in the trees. Jaunuel, they see him, but it's a little bit difficult to catch his Trim Protector. He might have gained enough time for Masaros to come in and counter initiate, and we see the Brewmaster realizing he's in the wrong position now as JaCkky punishes him. The tree is still alive.
It's going to be really hard to kill Armel. Yeah, he's got an Arcane Rune and plenty of remnants. I like now going into Hex, though. I think you need that instant kind of catch, especially against these kinds of, I mean...
Spirits. It's just Spirits.
Spirits and Brewmaster, which is all the original Spirits guy, isn't he?
Okay, PlayHard. And
this is pretty genius, because if you look at the 2 heroes pushing mid, this is the 2 heroes you'd expect to show. They might not actually see this coming from Fnatic.
It's very true, and they have really strong initiations with the Shaman.
They found the...
Oh, the Ember's perfect! There's the Hex! The Snake's on top of the Shackle! I think he should die here. Kordan, he's doubting whether to swashbuckle... Okay, there we go. He wanted to Rolling Thunder a Shield Crash. He decided a Shield Crash. That was the right choice. He wouldn't have gotten there in time.
If they made the right play there, it's just that Bleed, you know, make a somewhat risky play, and it works out beautifully for them. I love that call.
Yep. I also love that DuBu is doing these ganks a lot with PlayHard and Kordan, right? And letting the 2 more experienced players farm the map like this. Kordan is going a little bit crazy. JaCkky, however, he's only being stopped by the Brewlings. Kordan is stopped by the Primal Roar, and he's gonna die immediately. Jaunuel sends the tree flying. Here comes Masaros. Mortimer's Kiss are flying as well, and DuBu will die. Masaros, though, is a little bit too tanky. Perhaps Shackles does stop the TA for a while, and PlayHard should die in the process. Goodbye to PlayHard as JaCkky is now being attacked by 2 heroes on top of him. He can't get away from the Ember. Masaros might be unkillable, but he also doesn't provide anything for JaCkky to survive here. And he already used the Hurricane Pike. He has no BKB. He multi-shots, a desperate attempt to get more damage, but in comes DJ, flying in with an extra Mortimer's Kiss cookie. And Masaros, is it even worth it to chase him? Just let him go.
Now they're just kind of looking awkwardly.
Maybe Jaunuel wants to sacrifice himself for this. He really hates Masaros right now, but that hatred is making his team stronger. They're all going for it. Masaros kills two!
Guys.
Someone stop attacking him! He's not good! He's not a pinata! He's a wall!
Okay, well, Fnatic have certainly underestimated that. There was no candy inside of that man. It's going to be Blued who take a bit more of the initiative and smoke up first. DuBu once again leaving them into battle.
Yeah, this blue team. Very scary. They're gonna go initiate now. Gabbi is the target. Rolling Thunder. They keep him stunned. They get rid of the enemy damage. KP Esports with TP. Can they cancel this in time? The fourth theft from DJ saves him. The real CEO of Fnatic saving his employees.
Yeah. And they find an enemy core basically for free. Not much TA could do there. No chance to really beat KB with the kind of situation they had.
So they're just gonna poke, it seems like. They're gonna kill the Shaman. This time he couldn't shackle the Ember because he was BKB'd. Jaunuel using the ultimate as well, but he might die to the multi-shots to be a little more careful. Yeah, thanks to the Pango's minus armor plus JaCkky's damage, it seems too difficult to actually contest this. JaCkky will get the Aegis, and I believe the Shard as well. I was just looking at his talents. His reactive armor is a ridiculously bad talent. Now that's 40 stacks.
Yeah.
Plus 6?
That's what, like 8% or something? It's not amazing. Oh, careful though, Kordan.
Yeah, they caught Kordan with a cookie. That stun is going to be sufficient. Kordan's already down. Team player or not, he died before his team could be there, but he is the counter initiation. Lift to get rid of Masaros. PlayHard though, plus DuBu. They try to initiate, but they get killed so quickly as Masaros is finally freed from his prison. He goes and chases after KP. KP, who has a BKB, will try to TP in time. Masaros can't do anything to him, and the whole boulder will actually stun him towards the end of that fight. JaCkky is fighting against the Ember alone. Armel finds a place to TP, and Fnatic, they minimize their losses, only losing their carry. So having your Beastmaster only be able to dual roar feels like you don't really have an offlaner. Compare him to the Masaros.
Looks like we're heading for a little bit of a team fight here. Jaunuel could be breaking the smoke.
And Masaros is going for the low ground. He surprised them because they were expecting them to be behind him. And instead, they were in the high ground already, trying to kill off Jaunuel. That's going to be a dead Brewmaster. In exchange, though, for PlayHard, they do catch Ember with the overgrowth, and JaCkky staying in the BKB, so the cases will not be able enough to kill him. Now they're going for Gabbi, who activates his own BKB, and thanks to Masaros, they can finally get rid of Kordan. Will his team be able to make up for this? They are chasing after the Templar Assassin, who's no BKB anymore, has a refraction, but knows against Timbersaw is kind of useless.
Masaros is literally alone, by the way. His team has run the complete opposite direction.
Oh no, they have the Spirit Vessel. They should be able to kill him this time, but he's just a bit too quick. And they look in the opposite direction. Cookie does not work out.
Maybe this is still Roche. I mean, maybe it has to be Roche for Fnatic. Maybe he doesn't have full Bloodstone and also Shivas and also loaded. Like, it's just so much. And now with BOTs, he's everywhere. He's really everywhere in these fights.
And he's going for BKB in case you ever think of getting mixed damage here. Gabbi is going to have a tough time initiating on this. Going to be the Ember who's going to lead instead. Armel. Oh, okay, DJ as well. They do Hex up this Timbersaw, send him flying. They just want to get rid of Masaros with the fly. Promo roar as well. They catch the Pango one more time, but they need more damage for this. Gabbi's in position, and now with a second roll, they're capable of killing Kordan. DuBu falls as well. PlayHard has survived this long thanks to the shackles, but Armel is finally freed, and he's going to finish off this pesky Shaman. There, it's going to be the last hit. Meanwhile, in the backlines of this fight, JaCkky needs help. Masaros is nowhere nearby. JaCkky goes up to the high ground and saves himself for a surefire death. As they have no roar or anything to catch him, it's going to be the Roche, though, given to Fnatic.
Okay, really, really good job there by Armel. I think it really carries him through that fight, just kind of sows chaos. Fnatic, ever since they fought near that tier 1, down bottom, I haven't really felt like they've ever had like a fight that they've left happy with. This is one where they're finally like, we did everything we wanted. We got a phenomenal roar onto the Pango, as you can see here.
There's a fight going on right now, by the way, as we cut this replay, because they just hexed the Timbersaw, but once again, he's unkillable. He's not a target. He might just die to Masaros. Someone help him out here? KP? No, he's being slowed. And the Timber Chain will finish him off. KP's dead. Masaros gets the Bloodstone. Armel is also in trouble, trying to go for JaCkky, but he's again soloing JaCkky. Where's the help from Gabbi? He's not reaching, thanks to JaCkky. And Masaros, once again left alone. They're spreading themselves a bit too thin. Now Gabbi, they have the detection plus the gust. That refraction is going to be torn to shreds. The Aegis is gone. And Fnatic, they can't do anything to help him. He's going to die twice.
Yeah, it's guaranteed. There's absolutely no way out. Even however strong this Ag Scepter is that Armel has, or Gabbi, pardon me, there's just no way he's getting out of there in time.
As these racks are falling down to Snakes plus JaCkky, they're probably going to retreat after this, or are they going to go for another tower? They don't care.
Already pushed top. Masaros, they're buffing his own damage. Flamethrower onto the tier 3. And actually the smoke play, there's a buyback here on this TA. So they could look for a play.
Oh, okay. They are going to try to break the backlines here. JaCkky, uncomfortable position, but he is backed up by Masaros. They know they can't go for Masaros. They send him flying at least. Ember is out of remnants. He's also been shackled. They're turning this chicken into chicken karage right now as Armel is trying to get away from Aurora to save him. Refresh as well. Mortimer's kiss is here. And despite the big Gabbi on Shaman, he's still going to go down. JaCkky, though, trying to concentrate on Armel. He will bring him down. As the Pandas plus Gabbi are going after JaCkky. Masaros finally joins the fray, and he's just annoying Gabbi, body blocking and making it impossible for him to get close to the Drow Ranger. As they also go for Jaunuel, they want to make sure this Brewmaster finally dies here. Gabbi might even be a target. No. They don't have an overgrowth. Doesn't really matter. His growth is too much slow, and they're going to lose Gabbi. Your damage is gone. They might be able to finish off JaCkky. At least they do. Armel, a real carry in this team fight. He's going to try to get out. JaCkky does fight back. He's leaping right to the outpost. The Pangos tries to catch him. They do the spell. Immediately searing chains. The silence from the trap. Armel so close to getting away, but unfortunately there's no more remnants left. They have the multi-shot. They have 3 heroes on him. Fnatic just lost their 2 most important cores for 2 minutes, Richie. It's over.
They don't make the same mistake they've been making time and time again. They don't let the Ember completely cut their lines. They drag that fight all the way back to the outpost, which they control. They get the buybacks, they make the call, and they win the game. Phenomenal game out from Bleed, who will take game 1 over Fnatic.
Yes, what a performance by Bleed. Fnatic, to be honest, looking much stronger this game than the first series we saw them against Geek Slate.
Yes.
But Bleed did bring the pain this time.
So we'll see how they're going to be able to perform, especially how Kordan, again, continues to perform on his hero here. This mid lane Tiny for himself. I think it's new. I think he's played a new hero every single time. Hold that thought. DuBu's going to find 5 and likely his own demise. Yep. First blood, who will it go to is the only question. Oh, maybe the magic stick charges? Nope.
They had to give it to KP in the end, but he actually managed to take it away from Armel, right? Early, Bad Rider does suck at getting first blood.
Which is going to give a good amount of time for Bleed to try and recover a little bit here, get some more CS onto the Drow, who, by the way, JaCkky, 2 games in a row, doing a phenomenal job. There's the self-deny, like I was alluding to.
They actually knew this was going to happen, so now Gabbi's being gone on by 3 heroes from Bleed. They have very little defense. Gabbi flats back, but it's not going to be enough.
DJ's in trouble too now.
DJ might die, indeed, as the constant slow from the Frost Tower is already level 2. DJ cannot live this, despite his attempt with a Fairy Fire. It won't be sufficient. They read Jaunuel like a book.
Yeah, not how I thought this lane was going to go. It does, I mean, it is another objective, and it's going to force him back anyway. I think with Ice Shards, you're at least able to get a couple of zombies stacked up, which is the goal. But down bottom, LC actually dying here. The Insatiable Hunger level 2, a bit too much.
The Silken Bola there also being utilized.
Right, that miss rate, yeah. It does leave JaCkky alone up top lane, but this could be worth it if it enables Masaros.
Indeed, as Kordan, the poor man's Blink Dagger is that Invis rune. He's close enough, but KP smells something weird. Says to Avalanche from pretty far away. Gets the toss up as well as Masaros activates the Insatiable Hunger, hoping to finish off this Legion Commander. Now that they bring the spiders in, they get even more from KP's corpse.
Top lane?
Top lane, they are trying to punish JaCkky for this. Nice Striker hits him, but he did have Gust, so a little silence here will hurt them. Nice little Aegis to bring back Gabbi, and now with Kordan's Avalanche, they completely stop Fnatic.
Dude.
JaCkky destroys the Tombstone in time. They're not going to get any kills on Fnatic here.
I'd say so, yes. I think he does need to make a play, and Kordan, unless you really get these stacks of Napalm up, are going to be a little bit too tanky. The one thing I did want to go, hold on, actually, they're making a play for him now.
They are. Armel could be in trouble. No rotation if he's dead. He's put inside the Snowball. That Snowball's going to Masaros. Didn't guess that correctly, but the telekinesis will catch Armel regardless, as DJ is now running back to the tower. Is Masaros afraid of towers? No, he's not. He's a gigantic spider. He's going to kill DJ now go for the tower instead.
This is going to get really bad. I don't know. Bleed have such a great synergy in this early game. Like,
a little bit extra movement speed, or rather a longer duration of the buff, right? And it gives you armor, so you can just walk into the team fights, less dependent on duel. You have Bat Rider to join you as well in that process. Bat Rider versus Spiders. Spiders are destroyed.
Deleted.
And they find Rubik as well. PlayHard stuck now with the Ice Shards. They have duel. Blade active, but the telekinesis is stopping this from coming out. PlayHard steals the shards, and he's going to survive this. In fact, this DJ who they're going on now. Masaros, though, not a Timber Saw this time.
Down.
Can't just die this tower. The counter initiation to be good by Fnatic, and they're going to finish off PlayHard. That duel will catch Kordan, allowing a little bit of damage now on the Legion Commander.
JaCkky's here.
JaCkky is here from the high gun, finishing off Jaunuel. DJ could be in trouble. The help from the press the attack. He's going to snowball off to the creep, using the Ice Shard for vision. Now the Walrus Punch, but unfortunately, flashy plays, not good enough.
But I really think Fnatic, their best way back into this game is if they catch a really, really juicy hero right now on this Blink duel reveal.
We'll see. Just an Undying in a Legion that are smoked. Kordan could be a good, juicy hero. There's the duel. The help from Gabbi. Nearby. Will they have enough damage to have the duel? Probably not, but it's okay as long as they get the kill. Kordan's dead, and Fnatic, it's a step forward.
It's a step forward. Not too bad, not too bad.
It makes it very vulnerable to this kind of save, because you have 2 single target spells that are your main initiation tools, some small team fight in the Tombstone, but that's it. If they telekinesis someone back, what do? You literally just let them go.
So maybe this is where things change. Gabbi has BKB.
Oh, JaCkky. That is a good duel this time, but they need damage. They need the damage, and Gabbi started to pile it on with the snowball. One more punch, that's going to be Dangerous Gone, but no duel damage just yet, though. They send the Undying back. Light Striker right is stunned, and that was from the Rubik. Jaunuel is in trouble. He does fall. They get rid of the Tombstone now as the Battle Rider tries to finish off JaCkky. Again, the damage is needed here, and Gabbi starts to pile it onto JaCkky. With the help of the tag team, they might just be able to bring down this Drow with the help of the Snowball too.
No,
but JaCkky had a magic wand there. And the magic wand saved his life. kpii dies for this. At least they don't lose their 2 main cores on Fnatic. Almost Prometheus school of running away from things there.
Almost. But he did find, you know, it was like the Charlie Chaplin thing where the house fell down and he found the window, basically.
It's true. And now they found the Lina, though. Does she have a window opportunity to get away? Doesn't seem like it. She's been stunned by her own Light Striker Ray. Rubik, letting you taste your own medicine. You can just damage as well. You can just silver edge this game. Always useful to have that. Good point. But I think Drow just doesn't need damage items. Like Hurricane Pike is the only one you really need. She even went for Shard, which is a little bit of that extra damage as well.
Oh.
Okay, Legion. Ooh, kpii avoids the avalanche and the multi-shot. They tried to telekinesis Kordan into this initiation, but now Fnatic is fighting with high ground advantage, and they're gonna squash this Brood Mother. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. The overwhelming odds is what gets her in the end, as the Greaves almost saved her there. The Tusk is now going for Kordan. They've already got a support, but they want the big beefy core. Kordan would be ideal. DuBu now stands in front of the enemy between him and Kordan. DuBu protecting his new hire and making sure they can't quite kill his mid laner there. Because there's no BKB. Kordan goes for a Hail Mary play, but without BKB, it's a little bit too dangerous. Roche is really hell-bent on bashing Gabbi right now, though.
That's close.
Roche is like our Twitch chat, just wants to bash Gabbi right now.
But no chance. Snowball in as well, just to make sure no one else, no reason to go diving under this Tombstone right now.
Yep, but you could say the same thing about Fnatic. They're not going further from the Tombstones. They're respecting this, and they still have other options. Duel,
they're maybe trying to illusion bait. There's no way that's gonna. Well,
it kind of worked, and in fact, it does work against the Tusk. It seems like the duel though for Kordan. Can they kill him in time? The damage is from the low ground. They're missing a fair amount of attacks. Kordan is just gonna get away as the battle gets thumped. It is the duel stolen by PlayHard.
What a play!
That flashy play we talked about earlier, Richie. It happened. And now they can continue the onslaught. They're going for Jaunuel. They do toss him onto the snowball, and Kordan bit off a bit more than he could chew as he realizes Lina is a bit too much for you. She's going for Satanic. That's the turning point.
Exactly, and that's what I was about to say, right? Because that's going to really enable... you know, I normally would have said this in jest, but at this stage, it's maybe a legitimate concern, unless she gets dueled.
Armel? He has BKB, activates it immediately. He's been broken. The damage is not sufficient. Armel's making it out. Running away from the multi-shot. PlayHard's already dead. No more duel stealing for you. As kpii goes for JaCkky next. When BKB is about to end, the Heaven's Halberd breaks that Lincoln. They hit him with a Gleipnir. They keep him in place, but Kordan gives him a little more space. DJ managed to barely get it out as Armel cooks the Brood Mother. And JaCkky tries to gust away kpii. kpii, though, is relentless. He's chasing after JaCkky. They have the same movement speed. Now the overwhelming odds. Someone help kpii. He realized he's gone a bit too far. He's not going to Masaros this. He's going to go back instead.
So we're going to be heavily rewarded. Third Roche here, this one with the Refresher Shard, and likely now the third Aegis here onto Gabbi. So I still kind of like that. But you're right. He is kind of just awkwardly running at people and threatening to Silken Bolo them. That's about it.
I'm gonna Silken Bolo you. I'm gonna Silken Bolo you. It's not very scary.
No, it's not. DuBu breaking the smoke. He's not scared either. Holy moly, that Giga Chad just stood there.
Okay, but now he gets set back. He actually has his 4 steps.
Wow.
And he is gonna survive.
Telekinesis
as well. Lasso though, they find Brood Mother. They just wanted to distract DuBu so they could kill off Brood Mother. Now DuBu, a little bit of shame that he got baited into his own bait. And he's gonna be caught by the duel. More duel damage for kpii. He reaches 70.
There it is. He's getting there. He will continue to scale, infinitely scaling core, and Roshan number 4, ladies and gentlemen, now.
Yeah, I think it's pretty huge. Double lasso, potentially, because you can only dispel 1 now.
I don't know how telekinesis is coded, though, so...
I think it might just stomp in place.
We'll see. Maybe we'll get to see it in play here.
Well, Armel, he knows this is an illusion, guys. We're not going to fall for it. They found DuBu. This will be a huge kill. Activates the borrowed time. And they do send the Lina in the middle of the fray. Gabbi needs to get away. The Aegis is still on him. He's not afraid of dying just yet. In fact, he's going to heal back up thanks to Satanic.
Wow.
Masaros, he DP'd in the middle of the fight in the Walrus Punch. Sorry, Walrus Kick.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Will cancel as the duel. We'll bring him back as well. Masaros going back to his space. Safe at last as Kordan kills off Jaunuel.
It's pretty big. KP now wears off for wear. Has got Refresher, still has BKB, but was expecting that duel to last a lot longer. 80%.
Oh, there's the Walrus Kick again. The best way to kill a spider is not with fire, it's with a kick.
And then a punch.
And then a punch.
And then a punch. And I think it never made it to her. Or did she just buy back?
No, she didn't. No, it was bought out.
I don't know what's new. I guess it's the Ant. It has to be the Andis that's new.
She was going for...
Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
careful.
it has to be.
DuBu has ulti.
And that's going to be a dead DJ. This time he got a little bit too big for his bridges.
By the way, speaking of some big bridges here, PlayHard stole Walrus Kick, blinked in, and then kicked the Lina into the fight. But JaCkky's got an Scepter now, so he's got way more AoE damage.
You can't... It doesn't automatically activate when you're stunned. And then with the dual silence, it stops you from manually activating as well.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. Very true.
Sorry, you were saying?
JaCkky's got BKB. Sorry, Scepter.
Okay.
On the Shroud. Whoa.
This be huge. Oh, this is not the right position for them. DJ in trouble. DJ is just going to die. PlayHard did die for this. Jaunuel trying to keep the Tombstone alive. Armel holding on to his BKB.
Waiting for the BKB to end?
They are looking for it. And engage with the monster style. This Lina just got baited. Gabbi destroyed by a quicker JaCkky. Now go for Armel. Armel's not going to survive this. Jaunuel's also dying. JaCkky showing us Manta style dodges are still hot this day and age.
What a play. Here you can see KP maybe looking to do a little bit of split pushing up in the top lane, but he's going to be recalled home here quite quickly.
Yes. You're up against Drow. You don't split push against a Drow.
Oh. Wow, that looks like a little shredder coming out from JaCkky right now.
It does, yeah. Might be faster even.
That's terrifying.
It's even without the Swift Blink.
8 seconds. There is no Fortify either. This is everything that Fnatic has. It's either that or the Megas, which is not an impossible comeback for them by any means, but it's certainly going to make your game a lot harder to play.
Okay. This initiation with a Walrus Punch, getting rid of
He's going to save it. He's going to save buyback.
He is going to save it, but that's your Rax done. The double lasso. He's going to save it. And the lasso didn't quite work. Kordan at least gets caught in the duel.
Okay.
And to get this kill without the help of their carry.
Bleed. Looking to just get out of here. Masaros TPing away. DuBu.
Yeah, have no way to cancel this TP, unfortunately.
Wow. Well played to Bleed. They don't care. They don't care about this mid lane. It's only about this bottom lane for them now if they take mid. They have no incentive to contest this, at least until Kordan respawns.
Okay, this Rosh is going to fall.
Had everything, of course. This is 5th Rosh already. JaCkky with Aegis. PlayHard. Yes, the Ag Scepter. Absolutely. This is what I was waiting for.
Nope, they give it to DuBu. No. Stygian Desolator for the Drow Ranger now.
That hurts.
They just got it. They can actually give it to the Tiny instead. They did. Okay.
Oh, goodness.
He has the Ags. He has the Daedalus.
DuBu's in. He says, fight me.
DuBu knows he has the cover of Paul Bunyan here on Kordan. Okay, they're going to try to kill him. They did use the Breakless duel.
They did.
Worked out.
That's exactly what you need to do. And I think that's going to send Bleed back. And it's late game Dota, you know, just overpowering your opponents. That's certainly one way to get it done.
Interestingly enough.
Gabbi, by the way, I'm sorry, I have to say, look how much money this guy's sitting on right now.
Yep.
He's turned this Lina into a dragon, basically, with that pile of gold he's sitting on right there. Holy moly. Here we go, mid lane.
Can't eat it, though.
DD for JaCkky.
Oh, look at the PlayHard. But Snowball might just save him here. Wait, something else. They kill PlayHard thanks to the Walrus Kick. Armel, no, PlayHard saved by the end. Another duel to Armel, but gave him the damage this time. That was such a wild play, that PlayHard. It's too much. Oh, they're going for this. They used the Walrus Kick inside the Snowball, and the duel this time is from the Legion. She's not the Drow Ranger, though. The Tiny tears through KP. Masaros will live.
Double buybacks.
And they kill off DJ as well. Jaunuel dies. 4 people alive left on Fnatic. Tusk does not have buyback.
Only Lina with buyback right now. Tusk down for a full 110 seconds there without DJ, who's crucial in that last fight for the save. Bleed still with 2 buybacks and an Aegis now on this Drow Ranger. They hold the outpost. They've got the Megas in the base, and they're 1 game away from taking their first victory here in the DPC.
Gabbi has Rapier, and it's time to put it to use. The Fallen Sky keeps him in a better place, but look at that Tiny. He's doing damage. JaCkky as well.
The attack. Good move.
Gabbi's still fine. Masaros is really hell-bent on the second distinction. They did get a lasso off, and they tried to kill the Ava in time, but it didn't work out. The second lasso now for the Rubik. Kill PlayHard a second time, but Armel just falls. He just can't tank this damage. Gabbi can't either. The damage from Bleed is too high. Tombstone's out.
2 versus 5.
They can't defend. The second Tombstone's down as well. The fallen sky from Gabbi. He goes in the middle of the fray. He's trying to kill them, but it was just too hasty. Gabbi will die. Rapier on the floor. Buyback doesn't matter. The Ancient is going to fall. This Glyph is just delaying the inevitable. Bleed manages to come back from the comeback here. One last turn for this game. And DuBu still feeling no emotions after such a barn burner game. PlayHard, he knows he's played a fantastic game. DuBu can finally breathe safely.